Hey, it's me, Bobbert, and today I'm reviewing Freedom Planet for the Wii U. It's pretty weird that we're not having a Sonic game this year, but then again, considering the last Sonic game we got, Sonic could probably benefit from taking a year off anyways. Then I heard about this game, which was inspired by the classic Sonic Genesis game. Now, is this game as good as the original, or even better? Let's find out. The story is about two main protagonists, Lilac the Dragon and Carol the Wildcat. Lilac is your traditional heroine who is always there to save the day, while Carol is kind of the exact opposite of her, wanting to ignore it and let someone else handle it. She starts joining in when Lilac could possibly be in danger. The three nations in this game are at war for the Kingdom Stone, which is pretty much the Chaos Emerald of the game. One nation is being controlled by a alien army led by our main antagonist of the game, Lord Brevin. They found out this information once they rescue an alien named Torque. Now it's up for Lilac, Carol, and newcomer Mila, who is not really important in the story, to save the day and defeat Lord Brevin from destroying the planet. Freedom Planet is a 2D side-scroller that plays similar to Sonic the Hedgehog and Gunstar Heroes. This game focuses more on platforming rather than going at top speed. There are some fast-paced areas in this game, but if you're hoping that it'd be more like the classic Sonic games from the Genesis, you might be a bit disappointed in that, but it's still a pretty solid game overall. Each character has their own gameplay style. Lilac is fast-paced. She has a special ability to go super fast in any direction. Carol is more combat focused, doing lots of punches and kicks, and has a useful wall climbing ability. And Mia, who you get later on in the game, is more platform focused, has a great hover ability that can reach pretty high places, and she can create blocks and use them as weapons. All the characters' control is very well. I had no problem with playing as either one of them. I would say Carol does take a bit of time to get used to, mainly because for combat focused gameplay, especially if you play Lilac first, she will feel pretty different, but for the most part, you get used to it very fast. Now, when I was coming up with the pros and cons of this game, I realized that I didn't really have any cons in this game. Just not much negative thing to talk about it. I may have a nitpick or two, but even nitpick is probably not an accurate word for it. It's more like, I guess, overreaction or something. But I was just going to get the negative right out of the way, then focus more on the positive. Now, the only negative, and I'm using that very loosely in quotation marks, is that this game takes longer than I thought for each act or stage. Pretty much, it takes like about maybe 10 or 15 minutes to finish a level. Now keep in mind, they kind of combine the acts and the boss battle together. Unlike Sonic the Hedgehog, where you complete an act, it usually takes 2 to 3 minutes to get to the goal, and then you move on to the second one, then the boss battle, which initially I was expecting because, this was kind of marketed as I guess an inspiration of a Sonic the Hedgehog game, but but don't get me wrong, this is not a negative for Freedom Planet. It's kind of more like, ordering some chicken McNuggets and find out you got a few extra. So I guess I'm really saying that the negative about Freedom Planet is really not negative at all. I guess I only bring this up because for those who think about, playing act and, probably think is take a few minutes to complete, then to turn it off and take a break from it. It's pretty much 10 or 15 minutes before you can actually save your progress. Otherwise, you got to restart, which happens to me a few times, which, again, I'm not complaining. It's a great game. But I guess that's really the closest thing to a negative I really have. But now on to the positive. Music is pretty good. Unfortunately, not much memorable tracks, except for one in particular that really sticks to the head. The one track that I'm talking about is Fortune Night Act 1. That That music is awesome. I really recommend pretty much listening for that soundtrack. The other music's great. It really fits the atmosphere, but it doesn't really stick to your head. But overall, great music above all else. The graphics really captured that Genesis style, and it reminds me more of Gunstar Heroes than Sonic the Hedgehog than anything else, which again is a big positive. That's an awesome game, especially in the boss battle where it's pretty fun and intense. It's pretty difficult even on easy mode, so you're probably going to be expected to die a few times. I know I did. I play the game on normal sometimes, but sometimes you can change the difficulty to easier if you're having a tough time with it. So that's another positive for Freedom Planet. Man, there's just so much great things to talk about this game. I don't want to spoil it too much, but pretty much buy this game. I believe it's like $15 on the Nintendo eShop. It's also available on Steam, which was originally from that. Then they decided to port it to the Wii U. I'm not sure it's on other consoles yet. If it's not, then hopefully it can make it onto PlayStation 4 and Xbox One eventually. But either way, I really recommend getting Freedom Planet for the Wii U or Steam, wherever more convenient for you. This is me, Bobbert, and I catch you guys later.